Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share all of the polishes that I got from October's polish pickup. Two of these were gifts from my mom as it was my birthday month, and the rest of these were gifts to myself. And the theme was best friends, so these are inspired by some of the best friends we know through cinematic history and a few other things. Some of these I don't know exactly what the inspiration was because for some reason I did not write them down when I bought them. I should have. Maybe I will start doing that in order to give you guys a little bit more information about the polishes. Polish Pickup is open the first week of the month and they have some beautiful exclusive polishes that are only available there. And it's a really beautiful pre-order site that allows many indie makers to get together and collaborate on a great idea. They also bring us all these beautiful polishes as well as wax, cuticle oils, creams, things of that nature, and I've really been enjoying participating in their shop every month, and I've gotten some real beauties. So I would advise you to check them out sometime. Really fun stuff. Let's get into the polishes. So today I want to try something a little bit different. I want to try a one finger swatch. I may have done this on my channel before, but it has been very few times, if ever, and I kind of want to see what that's like if I haven't done that before. If I have, I don't really remember it, and I feel like it might be a great way to cut down my video time. And I also want to apologize ahead of time in case you are hearing any loud noise in the background. I'm not sure if my camera is going to pick that up, but the lawn maintenance people are here right now, and I am trying to film during the day. I'm starting to realize there are many reasons I don't film in the day, but this is one of them, and if you do hear them, I apologize. So the first polish is a Cadillacquer polish. This is my second Cadillacquer polish ever. This is really beautiful. I really like the brand. I'm seeing so many things from the brand I like. I am just kind of new back into polish, and of course, not everybody has unlimited funds, so I went ahead and picked this one up knowing I wouldn't be able to get it again. This is like a slightly blue-gray hue with a tiny black flake. They are irregular. And then there is some really big, juicy, fire opal looking flakies. They're very ghostly. They kind of disappear and reappear. This one is called Watson. I'm assuming this one is Sherlock Holmes and Watson. Let's try this on the nail. I am base coated up. Let's go in for our first coat. I am going to work in really thin coats here. This is the first coat. You kind of see a little bit of those flakies there. Let's go in for our second coat. I feel like two coats really blends that nail line really well, but let's go in for a third and final coat, which is what longer nails would need anyhow. And just to really fill up this nail. These polishes, they seem to be intentionally sheer, and the reason being is so that these flakies, you can see all of those as they build up. Really beautiful. Here it is with the flash. And that is really pretty. It's hard to capture, but let me turn the lighting down, and then you can see all of those beautiful flakies. wasn't liking it under this ring light, but this is a super beautiful polish, and I'm definitely super glad to have this in my collection. That is Cadillac's Watson. The next one is a Sassy Sauce. I have been adding so many of these to my collection. The maker of Sassy Sauce has been making some absolutely brilliant beauties. You can see all of this shiftiness going on here, and it does go from like a pink to a purple to a blue into this beautiful green leaning teal, and it has these awesome chameleon flakes of the same colors. This is so pretty, so unique. And this one is called Two Snaps. This one is based off of Thing from the Addams Family. Let's try this on the nail. Let's go in with our first coat. Even in one coat, the shift on that is crazy. Let me turn down the lighting. Wow, so pretty. I'll let that dry and come back for a second coat. Well, let's go right on in with our second coat. One little flake kind of sticking out there in the corner. This covers perfectly in two coats. You can't see the nail line, and look at all that shifty shimmer in there. Amazing. This is so pretty. The colors kind of remind me of a peacock. Here it is with the flash, just for fun, just so you can kind of see all the elements. I'm glad to add another beautiful Sassy Sauce polish to my collection, and this one is Two Snaps. The next one is a Glisten and Glow. I think this is my second Glisten and Glow polish. Their formulas are really awesome, but this one is a pink one, and I believe this is like a Crelly formula. It does have those really sparkly, twinkly, I don't know if they're necessarily hollow when they sparkle, and they're not the actual rainbow, they're more pastel. I'm not sure if I should be calling those true hollows or not, but the kind of darker pink fuchsia glitters do have that sparkle, and there are matte pink glitters of varying size. Let's try this on the nail. Sorry, the lawn peeps got a little loud there, but this one is Piglet and Pooh Friends Forever, and this one's based off of Piglet. So let's go ahead and try this on the nail. First coat. Oh wow, this is thick. Not hard to work with thick, just a much more jam-packed polish than I thought. Most Crellys, I like to go in with 3 coats, but this looks like it'll be an easy 2-coater. It is almost 1 coat. If you were to go in with a thick coat, that would easily be a 1 coat, but I'm going to give it 2 thinner coats. That is really cute. We'll wait for that to dry and come back for a second coat. That's it with the flash, in case you wanted to see it. Let's go in for our second coat. I love the opacity and the allowance of the glitters to shine through. It is a perfect balance, and honestly, they did a perfect job with this formula. I absolutely love acrylic in 2 coats. I always really appreciate that. You get a little bit of those sparkling glitters. Here it is with the flash. You see some of those glitz and glam type of glitters going on. That is super duper cute and will definitely push me into wearing a pink polish. Wow, so cute. and that is Glisten and Glow's Piglet and Pooh Friends Forever. And this next one is one of the ones that I'm not sure of the inspiration, but this is an atomic polish. I think I also only have one of these, but it's that bright, bright purple, and it's almost magenta leaning because it does have that hint of pink, but it's like a neon. I know purple neon doesn't technically exist, but it's what it feels like because it's so glowy, and then on top of it, they have these awesome flakies and a blue shimmer. And the blue shimmer is super icy and snowy, and this just seems like such a beautiful polish. I really, really enjoy this hue. I've been picking up a lot of polishes in this hue. I have yet to wear any of them because I've really been focused on my fall rack, but I'm super excited to see this on the nail. Let's try it out. Well, let's go in with our first coat. Whoa, that is super opaque. I don't think I was expecting that. Honestly, that's a one coater, no problem. Here it is with the flash, so you can see all those beautiful sparkles. And the flakies are a little bit harder to see. There's some there. I feel like a little bit lower light. There we go. Now we can see all those flakies. Wow, y'all. That is really beautiful. Longer nails, you're going to want 2 coats, but at least I would imagine. I can see the slightest nail line here, so I will go ahead and give it a second coat just so you can see what it looks like. I got ahead of myself. I was so excited to try this one on. This one is called Sailor Saturn, and like I said, I'm not sure exactly what the inspiration was on this, and if you know the inspiration on this one, please leave it in the comments. I'd love to know. Yeah, this one is Sailor Saturn. Let's go in for our second coat here. And this is our second coat. Sorry, y'all, got a little ahead of myself there. This is just so pretty. Here it is in a full 2 coats so that it has that nice plump nail effect. Kind of just gives it a full manicure. That is super pretty. And that glow feels otherworldly. Here it is again with the flash. And here it is again in the low light, so you can see all those flakes. Wow, so nice. The next one is a Baroness X. This is my first Baroness X polish. I could not resist with this one. Look at how cool their label is, by the way. Yeah, this one is kind of hard to describe, people, so bear with me. This is a reflective, and I mostly got it because of the reflective nature of this polish. Looking at it by itself here, it seems kind of like a starry night or a black kind of hollow, but they're kind of pastel hollow. I don't know the terminology for those, but this looks like it might be in a black base or against a black glitter. Seeing it on the nails, it just seems like a huge glitter bomb. But this one is called Sequins and Bubbly. I'm not sure that this is part of the duos, but I suppose Sequins and Bubbly is a good duo. So this is not a cinematic theme, but it is beautiful nonetheless. So let's really show you where the action is, and that is in that reflective. Look at how beautiful that is. kind of like Easter colors or great for New Year's or, I mean, endless possibilities on when you can wear this. But that reflective sold me. Honestly, I'm not too big of a fan of reflective because you never see this in real life. But just the thought of having pictures with this on my nails, I literally could not hold myself back. It is so cool. And I'm excited to see what their formula is like. But look at this little extra thing that they do. Oh, beautiful. They put a glass cabochon on top of the bottle cap, and I really love that. It makes it so easy to find what you're looking for. If you've got them all on the same level of a shelf or something, this just makes it really easy to hover over and see exactly what you're looking for. But look at how beautiful that is. I would wear that as an earring or something. That is just so gorgeous. Okay, enough raving. Let's try this on the nail. Let's go in with our first coat. So because this is all reflective glitter, I'm just lightly hovering it over my nail, and I'm not going to pull very hard with my drags. Reflective glitters, see that patch? That's a little bit of dragging. So you just want to make sure that the coat is even. With reflective glitters, they are a little bit thick, and you have to be kind of careful with the formula, or else you're going to have to do a lot of repatching up kind of coats where you're going to have to touch up all the spots that got dragged, because the glitters themselves are heavy and gritty and thick in nature. Just be very gentle when you're applying your reflective glitters, because that is what will happen. So this is the first coat. It's really thick on the first coat, but I will give it a second one just for that full manicure effect. And here it is with the flash. One coat looks great. Honestly, it doesn't really need an extra coat, but again, I'll give it that just so you can see the full manicure effect. Let's go in with our second coat. Kind of finalize this off. That really is so rockin'. With this kind of polish, you're definitely going to want a top coat, because those reflective glitters dry a little bit gritty and thus a little bit thirsty, meaning they are dry, baby. They want a little bit of that top coat to smooth and soothe and kind of give a quenched look to the nail, if I may. Once these dry, they even look a little bit dry. It kind of looks like sand, colored sand. So definitely give it a thick, glossy top coat, or a top coat or two if you have a thinner top coat. And let's just go ahead and try it in its full glory. Oof, with that flash. You can see this bottle down here just shining. Shining. Super glad to have this one in my collection. It is so unique. I've never seen anything like it. Even with all the reflectives that are on the market nowadays, this is definitely super unique. So that is Baroness X, Sequins and Bubbly. The next one is from another brand that I've been eyeballing a lot lately but haven't made the plunge. This is Bluebird Lacquer. They make so many beautiful polishes, but since I knew I couldn't get this one again, I had to snatch it up. This is a pink with a blue shard, and this also has, this is like a flaky bomb. Everything in here is kind of shard looking, but it has that kind of blue scattered throughout. And it has a berry toned shimmer as well. This one is called Can I Kick It? And I'm not sure what the inspiration was on this one either. So again, if you have that information, please leave it in the comments. I would love to know. Let's go ahead and try this beauty on the nail. First coat. Wow, the coverage on the first coat again is so incredible. And this is a thin coat and there's just a little bit of patchiness. So this should be good in 2 coats. The color is not accurate though. That is more what we are seeing in real life. I'll let this dry and come back for a second coat. Let's go in with our second coat. That really fills up so nicely. That is so pretty and unique to my collection. I don't have many flaky shard bombs like this. These are mostly micro little baby flakes, and this is super special, super pretty. And let me color correct that down for you. This is more like what it looks like. You get that kind of shimmer that is kind of a berry tone, and then it goes into gold, which is really hard to capture here, and it's not a really extreme shift. But let's look at it with flash. Oh my goodness, there's like micro hollow flake shards in here as well. Ooh, I didn't even catch that before. This is gorgeous. Looks like crushed gems. This is amazing. Wow, Bluebird. Wow. So pretty. And that was Bluebird Lacquers. Can I Kick It? And that is my polish pickup haul for the month of October. I found some really beautiful ones, and I'm so glad to have each and every one of these super unique beauties in my collection. Let me know what your very favorite one is down in the comments. If you picked up any of these, let me know. How do you like it? And if you have enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a like. That helps all the other nail polish fans find this video. And if you would like more of this content, please consider subscribing. I put out multiple nail polish related videos a week, and I would love to have you back. If you hit that notification bell, you'll make sure to never miss an upload, and I hope to see you in the next one. So until next time, friends, thanks so much for hanging with me.